Hey everybody, and welcome to a new game that I'm recording here with Steven from WWPD. I'm actually going to be posting this on Outpost Zero, which is one of our sister websites, I guess you could call it, for the WWPD network. So check it out, outpostzero.net. And yeah, we are going to be playing Lord of the Rings, the collectible card game. Or is it collectible or limited? What does LCG stand for?
It's a
living card game.
It's not random, which is nice.
Okay, beautiful. Yeah, so we're going to be playing a virtual version of that, because I kind of got hooked on it while I was out at Gen Con with him. And so I'm playing a pretty awesome, beefy dwarf deck, and he's playing a Sylvan Elven deck that he had earlier. And yeah, you want to brief us on a little bit of stuff here about what's going on, and then the mission while I redo my hand?
Yeah, definitely. So, first of all, I think it's really cool that we got Legolas and Gimli fighting side by side. This is the uniting of our peoples, man. It's cool. Cool stuff. Alright, so we are doing a mission called Peril in Pelargir, which is right south of Minas Tirith, kind of on the mouth of the river that heads up by Minas Tirith. So it's kind of a cool... This is in a cycle called The Heirs of Numenor, which tells a pretty cool story over the series of 9 quests. So here's the very brief introduction. The White Council has sent you by ship to Gondor to help fight the threat of Mordor. Upon arrival in the port city of Pelargir, you are greeted by Lord Alcaron, who takes you to the Leaping Fish, where you can speak privately. So on setup, we search the encounter deck for the Leaping Fish and Alcaron's scroll. We make the Leaping Fish the active location and attach Alcaron's scroll to a hero, which we will have to do now. So...
Alright, so what is the scroll then? I mean, we're already at the location, so that's not a problem. What is it about Forest here? If Alcaron scroll is attached to a hero, the Leaping Fish gains Forest at the beginning of a quest phase. Discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck, where X is the number of players in the game. Okay, that's cool. That's not that bad. And if unattached, return the scroll to the staging area. Action, exhaust a hero to attach. Forest a hero... with the scroll is attached is damaged by an enemy attack. Okay. What we could do is attach it to Thalen, because Thalen's my mass quester.
Yep. I was going to say attach it to Haldir, but I like the idea of attaching it to Thalen, actually. So let's do that.
Okay,
so
yep.
I'll just give you control of that card.
Okay.
And then if we will probably wind up passing that around, so don't forget his forced effect. Okay, real quick, let's read the Leaping Fish again. So it says, if Alcaron Scroll is attached to a hero, the Leaping Fish gains Forest at the beginning of the quest phase. Discard X cards from the top of the encounter deck, where X is the number of players in the game. Add each enemy discarded by this effect to the staging area. Okay, cool. So this one's neat, right? We're starting in a tavern, and a bar fight's basically about to break out.
I like this idea.
That's pretty cool. So I'm now flipping the quest phase to side 2. And it says battle. Okay, so this is new for you, I think. So during the quest phase, we use our attack value rather than our willpower when questing, which I think your dwarves should be happy with.
Oh yeah, very much so, because that's pretty much all I do.
Okay, and it says each player must search the encounter deck for a copy of Harbor Thug and add it to the staging. I'll do that.
I was going to say, you want to do that for both of us?
Yeah. And it says, inside the tavern, Lord Alcaron looks nervously towards the door as he hands you a scroll bearing the seal of Gondor. He asks that you deliver it to Faramir and Athelion, but the brigands who just entered look intent on taking it from you. Ooh, Barbara about to break out. All right, so let me...
Well, people are interrupting us while we're getting our drink on.
That's right. Oh god, I remember this quest. It's been a while since I've played it. It's kind of tough. Alright, so we've got these 2 thugs out there. Now I'm going to shuffle the encounter deck. And have we done everything when revealed each player? Shuffle the encounter deck. Yep, that's it. So it is now our turn. So I will hit Control N. That'll pass it over to you, and you will be first player.
Alright, I'm ready as well. So I'll hit Control N, and there we go. We start the game.
Cool. Alright, so let me look at these guys. This Harbor Thug, he has Force. When the player whose hero has Alcaron's Scroll attached raises his threat, Harbor Thug engages that player. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to want to drop these guys as quick as we can.
Alright, now, does that mean immediately because I raised my threat at the beginning of the turn, or no?
It will. You raise your threat at the end of the turn, so
okay.
At the end of the turn, yes, they will engage you immediately.
So we need to drop them before the end of the turn is kind of the key there.
That's right.
Alright, well, in that
And we're going to have
case...
a lot of crap coming at us, because not only are we revealing 2 cards from the normal questing rules, we're also having to do the Leaping Fishes rule, which is discard 2 cards, and if any of those are enemies, put them in the staging area. So we're about to be overwhelmed with enemies.
Okay, well, we can make it work.
We absolutely can.
Alright, well, I might as well get this one out of the way. I'm the first player, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Dwarven Axe on Mr. Gimli. I'll remove 2 of those, and I gain actually +2 damage from this axe.
Cool.
I don't remember what the other axe did that I had equipped to him before, but I'll certainly take this one. Oh!
I dig it.
And there we go. Of course the saying, but you keep your bow ready to hand, and I'll keep my axe loose in my belt. Beautiful.
That's right. That's right.
Alright, so that's all I can play. Everything else costs too much for me to play. Also, we can't actually specifically state what we have in our hand to each other. It's kind of a silly thing, but we can give completely subtle or overt hints as to what it is. So, let's say one of us has Gandalf.
At Gen Con, they were like, yeah, nobody follows that rule.
Yeah, it's kind of silly. It's silly, but it adds to the flavor. So we could say, like, I have a particular gray wizard in my hand.
Right.
Stuff like that. But anyway, go on. To you.
Alright, cool.
I'm done.
I'm going to burn one off of Celeborn to play Olorian, which lets me play Sylvan Allies for a little bit cheaper.
Okay.
Now, there we go. Okay, so I will now exhaust that and pay one off of Haldir to bring into play this young lady, the Galadrim Minstrel. She's actually probably like 1,000 years old, so not young at all.
Yeah,
then I
close
get
enough.
to search the top 5 cards on my deck for an event and add it to my hand when I play that card. Sweet, I got a fantastic card that I think is going to be a huge help for us.
Okay.
I'm shuffling my deck.
I was going to say, don't forget to shuffle this time. We forgot that last time.
That's right, yeah. I forget rules all the time for this game. There's a lot to it. With that, I'm done with my turn, so we are questing. Bearing in mind that we are questing with attack rather than willpower.
So we need to be careful because we still need to take these guys out. So while I would probably quest with Gimli, I might need him to go and chop down some of these thugs. So what I'll do is I'll quest with Thalen, and I'll also... I'll probably keep Nori as a defender, just so I can block one of these guys.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's just a lot of starting threat out there, too. There's 4, and we're adding at least 2 more cards and up to 4 more cards. So we could be looking at freaking 10 right off the bat. So these opening turns are going to be very tough.
Then do you want me to go ahead and exhaust Gimli? Because that's 4 additional quests.
Yeah, that is. I'll tell you what, if you throw Gimli in, I'll leave both Legolas and Haldir out, and I should be able to stop at least 2 attacks coming anyone's way.
I was going to say, I'm half tempted to let Gimli take a hit, though.
That's true. Well, you could always take a hit on Gimli undefended.
Oh, yeah, that'd be actually perfect if I did that.
Yeah. All right. Let's try that.
So that's what I'll do, is I'll put all my heroes in it.
You know what, why don't you leave Nori out just to be safe?
Okay.
I mean, I can stop 2 attacks for sure. Yeah, let's try that. But I'll leave Haldir and Legolas out so that I'm ranged and I get my crazy sneak attack ability and all. But I'll go in with Celeborn and the Minstrel, so I'm in for 3.
All right, and then in for 6 because of the weapon.
Cool. So we're in for 9. So the first thing we do is discard X card from the top where X is the number. All right, so I'm just going to draw 2, and those will get discarded if they're not enemies. So here they are. Okay, so one of those is an enemy. The Zealous Trader has, when he engages a player, that player must deal 1 damage to each ally he controls. Oh my gosh.
Well, doesn't he go away because we're just discarding anyway?
Well, we're discarding, but we add each enemy discarded to the staging area. So
yeah, I see that now.
And I can't quite drop him with Haldir either. But okay, so now we're drawing the actual cards. And by the way, the threat out there is now 6. And now we are drawing 2 cards per the regular questing phase. Oh, God.
9.
Ugh. I think that's actually hitting us for 10.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, that's 10 right now.
And when revealed, attach this card to a hero with the highest threat cost without a copy of Local Trouble. When attached hero exhausts, readies, or triggers an ability, raise its controller's threat by 1. Oh my goodness.
That's
And
scary.
the highest threat is a tie between Gimli and Celeborn.
Want me
You
to
know
roll
what?
die, or do you want to take it?
I think looking at our abilities, I think it needs to be you because you're going to be
Okay.
reducing your threat with Nori,
That's true.
right?
Yep. Go ahead and you want to toss it to me, and then also
Yeah.
give me
I'll
control
give
of it.
Give it control. Yep. So that sucks, but I think it's the right move.
It makes
Okay.
sense. All right,
So
so we'll send him
now-
to the back.
So we're done questing, and unfortunately we failed. We quested for 9, and the threat out there is a 10. So we did fail. So we both
How
have
many
to
did
raise
you
our
have?
threat.
You had okay. You only had 3. I had 6. So we increased threat by 1 because that was the difference, right?
That's right.
Okay.
So
And
I
so
raised my threat by 1, and now we are doing this Harbor Thug's automatic ability,
Yep.
which is he engages you right off the bat
is it me
because
or
you
you?
just raised your threat, right?
Yeah, but do we each get attacked, or how would that work?
He just engages you right now, so that just happens right now. And
Okay.
now
Now
technically
we get into the
we're in
optional.
travel phase, but we can't travel.
Yep.
Now we get to the optional engagement phase. I'll tell you what, man. If you can take that guy too, then I can make sure 2 of those guys don't attack. Then you can let 1 through to hit Gimli, and we can drop at least 1 of those guys this turn.
Yeah, that works
It's a
for
little
me.
bit nasty, but if I take him, it's going to kill that Galadriel minstrel of mine.
Yeah, I can do that. That's not a problem.
All right, cool. All right, so you take all 3 of those jerks, and now we are now to the combat phase. If I had the Sylvan Blade, Haldir could drop somebody right now, but all of those guys need 4. So, anyways, we're now going to draw 3 shadow cards, and they go in order of highest threat.
This is where stuff gets brutal, real
This
quick.
could be really ugly. So he says, deal 1 damage to each ally. You don't have any allies, so he's good to go ahead and kill. Okay, which one? They're all a 3 attack. So do you have a preference on which 2 don't attack you this turn?
Preferably think that we need to drop those thugs because they'll be more of a problem than this
Yeah,
this traitor.
agreed. Okay, cool. Then I will. I guess it doesn't really matter who doesn't attack. You take the gamble. Who do you want to leave open? It's now because they all hit for 3. So it's now which shadow card are you feeling lucky about?
You know what? I'm saying we leave the traitor completely, so I'll take the shadow on the traitor.
All right, cool. So before you do anything, I will play Feigned Voices. Return a Sylvan ally you control to your hand to choose an enemy engaged with a player. That enemy cannot attack this player. So I'll do that for the first thug, and I'll take back the minstrel.
Okay.
That's why I didn't want her to die.
Makes sense.
And now I will pay 1 off of Legolas to play a feint on the other guy. So neither one of those guys can attack you this turn. So we get to go ahead and discard their shadows.
And return them back, or do they stay engaged?
They stay engaged.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
they'll-
cool
they'll
with
be
that.
Engaged with you. Okay, so now you can go ahead and reveal the shadow of this guy. Are you going to take this attack undefended?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it undefended to Gimli.
All right. Good luck.
Don't screw
us
me.
over. Return attacking enemy to the staging area. Hey, that could be way worse.
Well, I didn't get what I wanted result out of it. That's the sad part.
Yeah, that's true. Oh no, sorry. He still does his damage.
Okay, cool. So
Because
how
that's
much?
after it resolves?
All right,
you
so it's
take
just
3
base
damage
3.
to Gimli. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Now I think the way it basically works out is
That's not what I want. There we go.
we can Nori will attack one of them, and then one of my ranged characters will kill him. I think we'll go ahead and let that be Legolas so that we can advance the quest. And then Haldir will put 2 damage on the other one.
Okay, sounds good. So,
Right? So you
exhausting
exhaust
him.
and Legolas goes in. That will kill that dude and put 2 progress on the quest. And then Haldir will attack that guy and put 2 damage on him. Not quite enough to kill him, but we got the threat down somewhat. It's still starting at freaking 6.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a tough one.
No
Okay.
kidding.
So, that's it, right?
Yep.
We're now ready.
All right. So control N to ready everything back up.
Cool. Okay, sweet. I got a very useful card, so I'm up. So I'm going to go ahead and pay 1 off of Legolas to give the Rivendell Blade to Haldir,
Perfect.
which I think is going to be a huge help for us. Then I'm going to exhaust Olorian to reduce the cost of the next Sylvan ally. I will pay 4, and I'm going to bring in the Nath Guide, and she has a response after she enters play. Choose a hero. That hero does not exhaust a quest this round. Can you guess who that might be?
Will it be a certain dwarf who has a crap ton of questing right now?
That's right. And oh, by the way, you would have needed to raise your threat by 1 when Gimli readied.
Really?
Because of that local trouble crap on him.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even read that. Okay, not a problem.
Yep. Okay, so that's it for me. Over to you.
Okay, so I'm going to play something on Gimli to help him out a bit. We'll do that, which takes off those 2. So now he has extra armor, because now he's a 3 and has 6 hit points, so he's only at half, which is beautiful. And that allows me to then play... Now, as much as I don't like any of these options that I have, we'll play my miner here. We'll reduce my threat by 1 for doing so, and there we go.
Cool.
Because of Nori's special ability that I reduce threat. Oh, by the way, that traitorous zealot got 1 damage from Thalen.
Oh, he sure did, didn't he?
We completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Hold on. Did the other guys as well?
They weren't...
It says when they are revealed by the encounter deck.
Yeah,
no,
so
it
no.
specifically says you discard. Okay, but you're right, man. Oops.
So that's useful to know.
That is useful. We could have dropped him last turn.
Well...
no, we kind of couldn't have. Actually, we could have.
We could have, but oh well. Lesson learned. We screwed up.
Yeah, lesson learned. Because we could have killed him instead of put the 2 damage on your dude, but whatever. Too late. Because Haldir could have killed him. All right.
Yep.
Anyways, so that's it, right? You're not playing anything else. So we're now questing.
Yep.
So don't forget, Gimli gets the quest without exhausting.
Well, you nominate first.
Oh yeah, I'm player 1. So I'll go in with. There's still so much stuff out there. I'll go in with these 2, which puts me in for 4.
All right.
Celeborn boosts her for the turn.
I'm going to leave Nori out because he doesn't contribute much, but I'm going to commit the miner, Thalen, of course, and Mr. Gimli, who I'll reset once we calculate everything else.
Okay, cool. So you're in for...
Geez, a lot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by myself.
Okay, so one thing we want to think about is that Zealous Traitor is going to kill either one of our allies.
I can take his shot to, Oh, yeah, I can't. That's fine. He can kill off my miner. My miner's not that important.
Actually, I have a little something for him. I think I'll be good with that. Although if I engage him, I won't get Haldir's ability, but that's not such a huge deal. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay, sounds good to me.
We're questing for 11. Now I'm gonna discard the top 2 cards. Ugh,
just 11.
Yeah, because you're in for 7. I'm in for 4, right?
No, I'm in for 10.
Oh, jeez. Nice. All right, so we're at 14. How'd you get to 10?
Because Gimli, with all his buffs.
Oh, yeah, because he's damaged. Oh, that's right. Oh, that rules. Okay, cool. So we're for 14.
Yep.
So the first one is a Harbor Thug, which is kind of nasty. Oh, and by the way, I think when you exhausted, you had to raise your threat with that local trouble.
Is it when I exhaust? Yeah, when I exhaust. Okay.
Yep.
So it was even worse than when I played my dwarf. But that was before the Harbor Thug.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So now we're drawing 2 cards, and the current threat out there is 8. We're questing for 14. So first card is, oh my goodness, another one of those things. God, those things are nasty. And the last card is another Zealous Traitor.
All right, so both the Thug and the Traitor get damaged.
That's right. So the bad news is we just break even.
Yep, which is fine. We'll reduce it.
Yep. Okay, so now at the end of the phase, I have an action window, so I'm going to play the Tree People and bring the Nath Guide back into my hand and search the top 5 cards of my deck for any Sylvan ally and bring that player directly into play.
All right, do I unready Gimli, though?
Yeah, Gimli... Oh, wait, dude, Gimli didn't exhaust. He never
Yeah.
exhausted for the quest. We did that
That's
only
true.
for math.
That's
you can
right.
reduce your threat by 1.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. So I'm bringing in a Sylvan Tracker.
Okay.
Okay. So you never actually raised your threat for that guy. Okay, so there's
Correct.
3 guys. So let's figure this out. I'm player 1, so I can make my optional engagement first. If I optionally engage, so I could take one of those thugs, and I could do that without optionally engaging. Okay, so I think in either case, your Residual Miner is going to die. I think there's no way around that. Well, there is a way around that. No, there's not. Because no matter what happens, I'm going to wind up with the thug and the traitor.
Yep.
So I'm ending up with these 2 guys. So I will optionally engage the thug so that I'm forced to deal with the traitor, which deals 1 damage to all of my allies. Which then
Okay.
means the other traitor's coming to you, and he kills your Residual Miner.
Which is fine. Is that immediate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so... Ugh,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
because he
nasty.
damages to each ally. Yep, makes sense.
Yep. Okie dokie. So now we go ahead and deal shadows. So I'll do mine first, starting with the highest threat. Gosh, I wasn't ready for this. I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to defend this.
We both
pretty-
might be in a bit of trouble, to be honest.
Yeah, this is pretty awful. Yeah, really wanted to keep that guy alive. But anyways, so shadows for you.
Oh man, how do I want to
Yeah,
deal
I
with
know.
this?
I don't have any cool events. I can't do anything else. So starting with me, if I take that on Sylvan Tracker, he's dead.
Hold on, hold
the
on,
other
hold on.
hand-
Exhaust the character you control to immediately declare it as an attacker. Oh, I don't have the token, never mind.
Oh, yeah. Jeez, dude, this is really ugly.
No kidding.
Told you this was a hard one. Alright, I am going to block this guy with Legolas. Ugh. And player discards all resources in his hero's resource pools. Well, fantastic.
It's only 1. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it could have been worse. And Legolas takes 2 damage.
Okay.
This guy, I'm going to be forced to block with my Sylvan Tracker. Oh, he could actually live, because his armor is 2, because he's boosted by Celeborn. Sweet, okay. So there's a chance he lives if I don't get a bonus on the Shadow card. Which I don't.
And perfect.
Sweet. So he takes 1 damage, which is great, because he actually heals my characters as he readies.
Yep.
Okay, so that's it for me.
Alright. Either which way, it's the same damage. Gimli will
you're
absorb it.
You're going to have to block,
Or he's
right?
going to take 1.
Yep, it just matters on the Shadow cards, really.
Yep. Alright. I'll take, Gimli will take the thug, and Nori will take the, traitor. But to block, that exhausts, correct?
Yep, it sure
so
does.
I
yep.
increase by 1. Okay.
Which, by the way, this dude does adhere to that. He doesn't attack you anymore.
He
because
just
the attack phase
re-engages
is
to
over,
me.
But he does re-engage to you.
Okay.
Okay. So, alright, so here's the thug attacking Gimli. Deal him an additional shadow card for each thug in play. Jesus.
Oh,
So here's
fantastic.
2 more
So-
shadow cards for him.
Okay.
Here's the first one. Defending player discards his hand.
Oh, that actually is not good.
That's awful. And defending player discards all resources.
have
in
any.
his hero's resources.
So I gotta
Alright,
drop
so-
my entire hand. Discard my entire hand?
That's right. Jeez.
Yikes. That actually sucks.
Jeez.
Alright, but his damage is eaten, so it's fine.
Oh my god, this is tough. We're off to a tough start.
No
Right,
kidding.
And, Nori's blocking this guy, right?
Yeah.
Return attacking enemy to the staging area.
After it attacks, that's fine. So I take 1 damage to Nori.
That's right.
That's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot. There's 10 thread out there before we've even done anything. Oof. This is a
Alright,
hard
so
one.
you need to attack.
I do. And I can drop that harbor thug that's fresh. That's not hurt right now.
There is no Harbor Thug that's fresh.
Or, I'm sorry, the one that's less hurt.
Okay.
They seem nasty, so I'm going to go ahead and drop him with
Yep.
Haldir. Okay, is that it? Is that all they have for us?
I believe so.
God.
If we survive this, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, me too. All right, so you hit control in first,
Okay.
followed by me, and I get to heal a damage on all my dudes because of the Sylvan
I need to
Tracker.
increase my threat because I unreadied. I readied. This is going swimming at best.
Yeah. All right. Whew.
Alright, so I'm first player. I can't play anything.
We've got to get this stupid leaping fish out of there. That's what's screwing us over. It's that discarding 2 extra cards.
Yep.
Not that this other one, the Pelargir docks are pretty nasty too, but... Ugh. Okay, not playing anything?
I can't.
Yeah, I gotcha. Alright, I don't have a lot either.
Alright.
Let me think though, hold on. I can either... Nah, I know what we need to do. Just reduce the cost of... Come on. Where are you going? Just reduce the cost of the next Sylvan Ally, pay one off of Celeborn, and I will bring in an 8th guide again so that Gimli can quest without exhausting. I think Gimli's just our prime quester here.
Yeah.
We just need him. We need his 4.
Yep.
That's all I can play, unfortunately.
Okay. That's good enough for me.
Alright, so you're questing first.
Alright,
4 from
Gimli and then Thalen. That does not increase my threat, and it's way
That's
more than
right.
4. Thalen's 2, and then Gimli is 4 plus 3 is 7. So,
Cool.
total
So
9.
you're in for 9. I'll go in with this 8th guide for 2. Celeborn for 2 more. That's 4, but I think I need my attackers, man. So that puts us at 13 total. I'm not sure that that's enough. But I think the alternative is that we get swamped with bad guys and they kill us all. So
Yeah.
I think I'm
Go
gonna
big or go
stick
home
with
at this point.
And if we're really lucky and I don't have to engage anybody, then Haldir can one-shot somebody before anything happens. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to see.
Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Here's the discard. Ah, thank God. That's what we needed. We needed a break right there.
That does
here's
help.
Here's the next card. Okay, it's a city street. Oh, it is Surge. So we do draw another card immediately. And we draw collateral damage. When revealed, discard 2 cards from the top of the encounter deck. Discard an additional 2 cards for each copy of collateral damage in the discard pile. Then raise each player's threat by 2 for each location discarded by this.
Wow.
Okay. So for each location discarded, which is 0. Sweet.
Okay, that works.
Okay, and now we've got 1 more card. And it's another freaking local trouble. Alright, so I'll clearly take it on Celeborn now.
Yep.
What was it say? Attach this card to the hero at the highest threat cost without a copy, which is
Yeah, so
clearly
it's-
Celeborn.
yep.
So there's no choice there.
Yeah, you don't have an option on that one.
That's a nasty card.
Okay.
The good news is, hold on, we actually came out positive that time.
Finally.
What did we quest for? You were 9 and I was 4, right?
Yep.
Damn. So we're just 1 away from being able to take this stupid
Well,
thing.
did
So we
Legolas
quested
ever
by
kill
1.
anybody?
He did. That's how we got the first Duan, and he'll kill
Okay.
someone this turn as well. But okay, so I need you to optionally engage that dude in the staging
Yep.
area.
Yep.
right
I'll
now.
take him.
Cool, fantastic. All right, so then we're now to the combat phase. So we're dealing shadow cards, and they start with you, highest threat. Next one, and then me. Okay, so first up, before anything happens, my boy gets to drop. I'll go ahead and kill.
The thug would be
He
the best
needs-
bet.
Yeah, so he'll drop the thug. He's dead. Fantastic. And now it's the combat phase proper. So who's blocking this guy?
As much as I don't want to, Gimli's going to do it.
Hang on. Are you going to be able to kill him if you block with Gimli?
Actually,
You won't, but if you
I
block
won't.
with
So I'll
Nori,
block
you'll be
with
able to kill him.
Nori, and I'll take the damage to him because that's
Yeah.
fine.
All right, let's see what that shadow card does. Deal
Each
him an
time.
additional shadow for each thug. Hey, there's no more thugs in play.
That was
Sweet.
beautiful. All right.
Cool. So, yep. So Nori takes 1 damage. All right, over to me. This guy's swinging for 3. Damn. I didn't think about that. I can't. I can't block it. I should have killed him first and then killed your guys. Well, no, it wouldn't have made a difference. I really, really don't want to lose my Sylvan Tracker, but I don't think I can risk taking an attack undefended, because if it's +1 attack... Although, have we really seen any that do +1 attack? Screw it, I'm going ballsy. I'm taking an undefended attack.
Yep.
Okay, I gotta discard all of my attachments. That
sucks, but... One of the attachments.
Nah, it says...
Oh, if undefended. Oh, that sucks.
It does suck, because I lost the card. I lost the blade.
Yeah.
But, and I put 3 damage on Celeborn, but I really wanted to get this guy dead. So I exhaust Legolas to drop him, and that does put 2 progress on the quest. So we're making some progress, at least.
Got it. That's not bad. And of course, Gimli will attack that guy, killing him. And that increases my threat.
Okay, so we have, at the very least, cleaned out the staging area. We've still got a haul before us, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, actually.
Yep.
All things considered, from where we were. Okay, so...
We're in a lot better position than we were a minute ago.
That's right, and I'm raising my threat an additional 1 because of this dude. And real quick, I get to heal all of my characters.
I have to do it as well.
Damage. Yeah, it's awful.
Mine's jumping real high.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too.
But good news is I have a card that will at least reduce my threat.
Yeah, I'm going to get some decent cards out right here as well. Okay, so... Oh, man. Even when you trigger an ability, you have to raise the controller's threat. Now, I think Gimli's is a passive thing, but mine isn't. See how it says response?
Yeah.
So if I want to use his ability, I have to raise my threat. Oh, my God.
Yeah, which is...
awful. Awful. Okay. So, I'm going to... Oh, I lost my card that lets me play attachments cheaper. Shit.
Yep, yep.
Okay. That's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Alright, I'm gonna pay 3 to bring in to play this Defender of the Nath, and I will not use Celeborn's ability for him.
Okay.
And that's all I can really do this turn, unfortunately, because I lost that stupid attachment.
Alright. I will play this guy, costing me his and his resources, but I do lower my threat by 1 by doing so. And that's all I can play.
Cool. And don't forget he starts
and he takes a wound. There we go. Perfect.
Cool. Sweet. So we now go to the questing phase, and I am going to play an event card. Yeah, I'm not sure that this makes a lot of sense, but I feel like we could really use it. I'm going to play Sneak Attack.
Okay.
Bring into play this second Nath Guide. And after she enters play, I choose a hero to quest without exhausting, and I will, of course, choose Gimli.
You got it.
And I am not using Celeborn's ability for her.
You got it.
So I'm questing for 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, and I'm going for 3, 5, and then what was his 7?
Yeah.
So
you're in for 12.
So 5 and 7 is 12. Yep.
Yep, and I raised my threat, by the way, for exhausting Celeborn.
I did not, because I'm technically not actually questing.
Yep, he's good. So we're in for 17 total. So here we go. We still have to do this stupid ability. Oh my god. So those guys both get added to the staging area, and now we draw 2 cards. Oh, Jesus. Fantastic. 4 bad guys to deal with. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one is when he engages a player, that player must deal 1 damage to each ally he controls. Okay, we've seen him before. Now, first of all, hold on. These guys all have a damage on them.
Yes, everybody takes
damage. If only
damage.
that would have dropped 1. Okay, the assassin has archery 2, and he is a threat of 40. That means he stays in the staging area. I think we're going to let that ride. Archery 2 means at the end of the combat phase, we have to spread 2 damage out amongst us, which I'll volunteer to take it all, because I have a dude that heals me at the end of each turn as long as he lives.
That's perfect.
Okay, the pickpocket, when he attacks, the defending player discards a resource from one of his resource pools and 1 card at random. That's awful, but could be mitigated.
Yep.
And then we have this Harbor Thug.
The same one that we've had over and over.
Yep. So I think, unfortunately, right, I'm going to have to engage...
Well, hold on. Quest.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So we need to add that up. So we were at 17. This is 10, 12, Jesus, 16, 19, 21. We raise our threat by 4.
That's not good. I'm at 40.
I'm at 39, and this guy comes to you immediately because you
Yep.
just raised your threat. Good God.
Oh, we were so close. Well, good news is Legolas can kill one guy right off the bat.
So, let's see. If I optionally engage that guy,
If
then
we,
that
the
guy's-
trader's probably the biggest one
Oh.
that we need to immediately
by the
kill.
way, she comes back to my hand.
Okay.
Is there any way for you to take that traitor? Because if you optionally engage him, he'll kill your veteran axe hand. We don't want that. He's a really good ally to have.
Yeah. Well, you're
So if-
first
if-
player, so he'd
if
go to you
optionally
first.
engage,
But I
it
can.
is me first. If I optionally engage nobody, but you optionally engage that pickpocket, then that zealous traitor will come to me. So I'll only have to take 1 damage on all my allies. So it'll only kill 1 ally, but I'll keep my defender.
I was gonna say he won't kill my veteran. He'll just deal 1 damage to him.
Oh, that's right. That's what we really want. We really want him to come to you.
Okay, so I'll take him.
Without it being optional. So we're not option engaging anybody instead. So instead, what happens is
No.
pickpocket
We
comes-
definitely want him to, because
Yeah,
he's.
yeah. See, if we don't engage, then
Yeah,
you go
that's
from
bad.
highest threat down. So
Exactly.
if we don't engage anybody, we start with, because the 40 doesn't come. Oh wait, you're a 40, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Shoot.
Shit!
That got
That
real
40 is
bad.
coming to you.
That got real
Okay,
bad.
so hold on. All right. So you want to take that traitor?
Yep.
Right, we want him to come to you, and ideally we want him to come to you naturally, meaning he's got to be the second thing you deal with, which means as long as I optionally engage either one of those big guys,
I
No.
can't. You're gonna
No,
have to
I
chump
have-
block the
I
assassin.
I have to take the assassin. You're right. So I take the assassin. I optionally engage the assassin. Then
Yep.
this guy comes to me, and then that guy comes to you. Oh my God.
So he came to me though. Is that 2 damage, or am I optionally engaging him?
No, you did not optionally engage him. That was a
So I
regular
lose
engage.
my veteran then.
No. You only take 1. It's 2 if you optionally. Oh, I misread that. It
Yeah,
was not
exactly.
optionally engaged.
So I
Okay,
want
I'm
to
sorry about
optionally
that.
engage him and just take
I'm
1
sorry
damage.
about that. So hold on. So let's take that back real quick. Sorry about that. So this is how it was. So optional engagements. You're saying I'm taking him,
Yep.
and I'll take.
The assassin.
Yeah, I gotta take the assassin. I gotta chump block the assassin, and then this guy comes to me. Okay, so it winds up being the same thing. You
Yes.
just optionally engaged.
Yep. Works out
Okay,
perfect.
so-
I already did
alright.
the damage.
All right. Good God, this is awful. Okay, so I'm player 1, so I will deal shadow cards first. And let me resolve these effects real quick. This is when pickpocket attacks. Okay, cool. So I'll go ahead and deal you some shadows.
Man,
Okay,
this is
so-
super rough.
Yeah, this is awful. When Umbar Assassin engages a player, that player must deal 3 damage to a hero he controls. Oh, I didn't read that. Well, I'll take that on Legolas, because he's the only one who can. Okay. Now, I am blocking the assassin with Defender of the Nath. No shadow. Defender of the Nath is very dead. I am taking this guy undefended, and when he attacks, I have to discard a resource and a random card. Oh, God. Okay, I'm taking this attack undefended. Defending player discards all resources. Well, okay.
Yep.
And
No
I have
loss
to take
there.
damage. I'll put that on Haldir. God. Over to you.
Okay. Jeez, they're both identical. Oh, and I can't. Oh, Thalen can eat 4 damage. They're both dealing 3 though, so that's gonna be way too close. And Nori's the same boat. All right, you know what? Is what it is. I'll just take it as it sits. One goes to the left one goes. The thug goes to Gimli, and then the traitor goes to Nori.
Cool.
So that's gonna increase my threat.
Yikes.
and I can't kill any of them.
Alright, here we go. Flipping the shadows. On Gimli. Oh my god. Any damage dealt by this attack. Oh, but you don't actually take any damage, do you? Sweet. Yep. So that doesn't do anything.
Yep.
And on Nori, defending player discards one of his attachments.
Shoot.
Yeah, that's awful.
Well, in that case, I think the armor is more important than the axe at the moment, because it's what's keeping him alive. Yep. Alright, goodbye that.
God, this is awful. Okay, so... I'm not going to be able to play anything out of my hand next turn. I lost my defender. Alrighty.
Alright, so
we go to me. I can drop...
You take a wound.
With Legolas...
It'll at least clear our stupid location, no matter who he kills.
Exactly. So you don't have anyone to defend with. So Legolas could drop the traitor engaged with you, and Haldir could drop the pickpocket engaged with me. Or I could combine to kill that assassin, which I think I'm going to do, because he's going to do his archery no matter what. And he's awful, so I think I'm going to kill that dude. Good with that?
Works for me, man.
Alright, so he dies, which does, in fact, get rid of this shit. Finally. Oh my god. So we got rid of having to reveal a bunch of extra bad guys, but we are engaged with so much crap right now.
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna quest well.
I can't bring any more Nath guides unless I draw something nice.
Yeah, I'm hurting.
Ugh. Alright, new turn. You hit control in first, and don't forget to raise your threat an additional one because of Gimli.
I am so close to being threaded out.
Yeah, I hit 41.
I'm at 43.
Oh god.
I'm first player, right?
Yep. I can't play anything. Oh, but I do heal everybody one.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Alright. This guy comes out.
Cool. Chump block.
Yep, that's exactly what he is. And then this guy is going to get attached here.
Sweet, that's pretty handy.
And there we go. Okay, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy is now a chump block. That's all he's going to do.
Exactly. Alright, so it comes to me. I can't play any of these cards in my hand. And we quest. I'm gonna leave out her as a chump block. I'll go in for 3. Raise my threat. That's all I can really provide.
Thinking as much as I don't want to, I'm going to probably have to throw Gimli in and hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Alright, so that's 3.
3, 5, so 12 again.
Alright, so we're in for 15. Is not too shabby. We don't have to do that crazy crap at the beginning.
Yeah, thankfully.
Here we go. First card is collateral damage. Discard 2 cards from the top of the encounter deck. Discard an additional 2 cards for each copy in the discard pile. There's 1 in the copy right now. So for every location that comes up in the next 4 cards, we have to raise our threat by 2.
Whoa.
3 locations. Raising threat by 6. We're done. We're done for.
Yeah, I'm at 49.
This isn't happening.
No, I automatically lose because Gimli, whenever he readies back up, that's game.
So at the end of the turn, you're done.
Yep.
Yep, we might as well call it there.
Alright, so there you have it. This game is very easy to fail, no matter how rough and tough you think you are. So that was a failed quest. We might redo this one. We might do a different one. We'll have to think about it and see.
We're tackling it again.
Alright, we're doing it again. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming out to this episode of our Let's Play of, what is this, Lord of the Rings, the card game.
Lord of the Rings, the living card game.
So thank you guys. Catch us in the next one, and be sure to follow the progress on outpostzero.net. Anyway, thank you guys. Catch you then.